Let's talk about Gympanzees, a Bristol-based disabled children's charity working to make fun and fitness inclusive for all young people and their families. They're a brilliant charity. I've actually done some work in the past with Gympanzees in various capacities, and they are amazing. This year is a special anniversary, and they're doing some great stuff. So to tell us a little bit more about it is Gympanzees Fundraising Officer Jen Davies, and she joins you now. Hello, Jenny.
Hello, how are you doing, Paris?
Jenny, very, very well. Lovely to see you, to meet you, and to have you on the show.
Thank you.
It's great to have you on. Tell me I mentioned a kind of a line at the top of the bit, but tell me a little bit more about what Gympanzees actually does and why it matters so much.
Yeah, cool. So Gympanzees is a charity that supports disabled children and young people from 0 to 25. We support families and disabled children through fitness, play and social experiences. So as you mentioned, it's a really special year for us this year because it's actually our 10th birthday. So we're currently running our summer pop-up. So for the past 10 years, we've been putting on pop-ups during Easter and summer holidays. We take over a specialist school, we ship all of the Gympanzees equipment in, and we turn it into a play and exercise centre for disabled children and young people throughout the holidays. This has obviously been a temporary sort of situation until we acquired our new building, which we proudly own just out at Oss, next to the old Severn Bridge, and that will be opening in spring next year, and that building will be open 364 days a year, so no more just coming to play in the holidays. It will be open every day bar Christmas Day.
Wow, that's big news. That's a huge project, Jenny.
Yeah, it is huge, and we're so incredibly lucky to have so much support within the Bristol and wider sort of area, but it's very exciting. Things are really ramping up in terms of the build. So the walls have started going up in the building, which for us as a team is hugely exciting, because we're now able to really start to see it transforming before our very eyes. We're able to see exactly where the different spaces will be and, really sort of visualise that building coming to life and all those families being able to come and join us.
Yeah, and is this, because I know you've got the Sports Med partnership, is this all as a result of the Sports Med partnership? Tell me a little bit about that.
So we've got lots of partnerships, actually. Sports Med, I believe, are a very important part of that. But obviously Gympanzees was born from our CEO, Steph Ween. She's a paediatric physiotherapist by trade. So this is her kind of baby, really. So she came up with the idea that we needed a centre that disabled children and young people were able to come and get the exercise that they need, but also, as importantly, play and be children and have all those lovely friendships and social experiences that, we may take for granted. So, lots of partnerships have formed with us to make this massive project come to life. We're super grateful and really, really proud.
And in the meantime, though, you've got the pop-up sessions. So who can come? How can people find out more? And do they have to book? How does it kind of all work?
Yeah, sure. So pop-ups are open to everyone. So you don't need a diagnosis to visit the pop-up. So anyone and everyone can come along. As I said, from 0 to 25 years. There are different session types. So there's certainly something for everyone to come and try out. So if you head over to www.gympanzees.org, you can book into a session there. Sessions will be running up until Sunday, the 23rd of August. We'd love to everyone to come and visit us and come and say hi. And if there are potential businesses out there that are looking for a charity to support, coming to visit us at the pop-up is such a fantastic way of seeing what we're all about and what's to come in the main centre, but obviously on a much grander scale.
Yeah, and it's at Ilminster Avenue School, is that right? Did you mention?
Yeah, so we're down at Ilminster Nursery School on Ilminster Avenue down in Knoll West. And as I say, they're running 7 days a week. So if you hop over to the website, you can pick a session that you think suits your child best, and then come down and join us.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, well, listen, Jenny, thank you so much for coming on the programme. Really, really lovely to meet you, and best of luck, not just with the pop-up, but with the future as well, and everything, the new project. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much, Paris. Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure. Gympanzees Fundraising Officer Jenny Davies, they're telling us more about the summer pop-up and the future project as well, which sounds absolutely brilliant. That is happening then from Wednesday the 5th of August to Sunday the 23rd of August at Ilminster Avenue Nursery School in Knoll West.